Good afternoon, everyone. It's Juan. I want to talk to you today about roads. Now, in life, we've heard the songs Ease on Down the Road, On the Road Again. Good songs. The Ride by David Allan Coe. But have you ever found yourself at a dead end? You think that you have everything under control and you're going and continuing in your life down this road and you hit a dead end. There's nothing you can do but back up and try to get yourself going again. Back up to the first inkling that you'd taken a wrong turn. So you back up, put it back in drive, and you ease on down the road, right? So think of the times that you've messed up, that you think this will never get better. I I made a huge mistake. What am I going to do? What you do, put it in reverse. Go back to where it went bad and take another turn. It's not it's not easy to do that. As a guy who's over 50 years old, I can tell you I have made a lot of mistakes. I have come to those dead ends. I haven't always been the good guy. I haven't always been the nice guy. I haven't always been a person you'd want to be around. I'm just being honest. But as I get older, I realize, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. And the thing is, when you're young, you think of just driving through that dead end, drive through the wall, or get off the road and see what you can find off the beaten path. It's not easy to do that because you alienate people who could be good friends. You alienate someone that could have been a good marriage partner. You alienate your family because you want to make a choice to continue down a path that they don't understand. And you kind of don't understand it either because you want so badly for things to be right again that you're willing to go through the dead end, to go through the locked gate, to just go. But where are you going? I once heard in a philosophy class I took, great class, and I took a lot from it. Didn't make a good grade, but I took a lot from it. There's a saying, I guess being philosophical, is that the word? I can't remember. But you can never step in the same river twice. And our professor stood up there and he said, "Do you know why?" I think we all knew why, but you know how it is in class, whether it's elementary, middle, high school, college, no one wants to answer. But if you think of it, it's quite simple. If you walk through a flowing river, back and forth, and you think it's the same trail, you measure it from off a tree, and there's a something over there, and I can walk through the same river twice, but you can't because as that water flows, it moves the rocks, it moves the dirt, it changes. So think about that for a moment. When you're stuck at this dead end, you don't have to go over that road over and over again because you can never hit the road the same way. Just like you have a different river every time you walk through it, you can choose a different path, a different road to take on. And maybe you get it better next time. Maybe you can improve on the things that you know you did wrong. You can talk to others and apologize to them. That's a different turn. You can tell someone that you know that cared about you and you didn't care about them and treated them poorly. You could take that turn, and if they will talk to you, you say, I don't want to get back in your life. I just want to tell you, I know I was wrong and I'm sorry. With family, that's a tough one because they will be at family functions. They will be in family chats because everybody has a family chat now on their phone, and you could take a turn. You can be the person that says, you know what, we're wasting time. We're getting old. Let's just be friends. If you're holding a grudge, that is exactly like being at that dead end. It's going to keep you there. It's going to weigh you down. It's going to make you feel terrible about yourself as you take it out as anger upon others. Don't let the negative in life make you different. Don't make the negative in your life take over the you that you want to be. Most people do genuinely want to be good. But there are those moments right there where you make a mistake, and that's exactly what it is, a mistake. Now you can walk away and think, I hope we never have to see one another again because I messed up. Or you can stand there and you can apologize and say, that was not what I meant to say. Or I'm sorry. Or anything other than, sorry, my arm hurts. Anything other than, no, so what? You don't like it? Fine. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be family. We don't have to be anything to one another. I recently talked about burning bridges and how it helps the person who was on the other side of the bridge and all that. That's exactly what it is. But if you burn a bridge that you really feel compelled to cross again, it'll be different. Why? Because you can't walk through the same river twice. So, as philosophy would have it, you're going to cross, but it's going to be different. If they accept you, they'll be tentative, they'll be withdrawn. And it might be forever, or it might be till you prove that you've changed. And if you don't think you can change, don't go back. Why? I mean, what's the point? What's the point of going back when nobody wants you there? Some relationships can never be mended, and that sucks. You reach out, and they don't ever reach back out, and you're wondering what you did, and that's way back here. But up here, you know what you did, and you've said you're sorry. The ball's in their court. If someone doesn't want to be around you, let them go. Do a decent thing. It'll bother you, Because when you want to be around someone, yeah, you want to be around them. You want to be the person that spends the most time with them. But you hit that dead end with them. Sometimes it'll get better. Rarely. Don't give up on yourselves as being good people. That's one thing everyone should remember, is that you are not inherently bad. I don't believe anyone is inherently bad, but there are bad people out there. What do you want to be? What type of person do you want to be? If if I want to say one last thing, which I will, knowledge isn't wisdom because you can't teach it. You can know that fire will burn your hand, and little kids don't. They don't have a knowledge of that. They're wise enough to take care of themselves, but they might not be wise enough to stay away from fire when mom and dad say, "You'll burn your hand." And then the kid thinks to themselves, whatever, it's not going to be that, and they burn their hand. Don't let yourself get burned like the way you've burned others, because that's what will happen. They don't want to be around you. Be willing to move forward. Be willing to exit someone's life if you don't need to be around one another. It's hard, but you must, from time to time, think about others more than you think about yourself. Thanks.